We return to the Jedi Enclave, sublevel already in progress. Let's go deal with the rest of whatever is up here in KV's sector. So she came from here. Nikto soldier gloves. Okay. This was the one we bought. Okay, restricted soldier, bruh. That means who? Like Mandalore, handmaiden, I think. Except she's unarmed, so we definitely give her the unarmed gloves. So I think these are like strictly Mandalore gloves. And Mandalore already has something, doesn't he, for gloves? Yeah, like power gauntlets or something. Man. Redundant gloves. I'm still glad to see them. I like seeing new items, even if they are fucking worthless. Okay. Really? Nothing? Okay. And what about in the back corners here? Oh yeah, because we never actually opened this box. Because stuff happened. Wow, frag grenades, eh? Wait, where do I get the... Because there's the farm equipment components. Hold on. Okay, maybe Joran is still down here? Because she replaced Joran as the thief, but that doesn't mean Joran is gone. Is this room not enterable? No, it is. Okay.
Is someone out there?
Okay, yeah.
Anybody? Help! Lagrix are everywhere! Help me! I'm trapped in here!
Are you Joran?
Yes, yes I am. I locked the door in here. I thought I was gonna be Lagrek compost. Did you take care of him, stranger?
Okay, let's look at this. Okay. Save the game before doing so. If you buy his artifacts here, not outside, once Joran is left. Outside, you receive the same lightsaber upgrade item 3 levels earlier. For less credits and less Gotos in your party. Oh, you can lie to him. Oh, but he'll be killed. That's, yeah, not great. Anyway. Otherwise, if you spoke to Suru and asked if there's anything you could do to help. Okay. The Lagrex in this area are dead.
You must be fierce with a blaster, then. Give me a moment. I sort of jammed the door a bit. Just don't leave.
Thanks for saving me. I thought those Lagrex had me for sure.
Okay, saving you, how quaint. You have something I want? Yeah, see, he's gonna be changed. Shit. Well, I can probably let him leave. And then deal with him? What were you doing down here?
It's all Tapelay's fault. She said the entryway to the sublevel was safe enough. This area's hardly been explored. We barely got in here. And then everybody started going left and right, grabbing anything they could. It was every man for himself, and nobody was watching for Legrex. Then, before you know it, we were under attack by those beasts. So salvagers were running every which way, and they left me to die.
Did you find anything?
No, I didn't get anything. Now I'd just like to leave.
I know you found something. Tapele told me.
Fine. I did grab a couple of things from the room we were in, but it's just Jedi garbage.
Any chance you could give me what you found as a reward?
There's no way I'm gonna give those to you. I risked my life for those. I've given you all the credits I got, but I earned what I found.
Interesting. I don't... Fuck. Can I ask you about something else then?
Not right now. I'm going. But I'll be at the salvager camp if you want to talk again.
Okay. Well, whatever. We'll see him at the salvager camp and deal with whatever else there. So I'm a little slightly confused by the moisture vaporator thing, right? It's Sulru's moisture vaporator. Like, is this its own quest? Did I miss this? Hold on. Kunda Sulru. Or is, oh yeah, farm equipment. Anything I can do to help? You almost look like a salvager. Convince the salvager to return my modulator. Farm equipment bonus mission. Did I not do this? I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna go look into this right now. I'll be right back. Okay, my working theory is the quests are merged by the Sith Lord content.
You again.
Sulru does tell us about the modulator.
I found a few Jedi artifacts down in the sublevels. I was planning on selling them to Darala, but I'll sell them to you if you want them instead.
Do you know anything about a thief?
All of us salvagers know about that. I'd ask Darala, though. She's talked with the militia the most about it. If you ask me, the thief isn't human. It's one of those smart Legrex. It's you again. I found a... I found 3 things down there. One's some sort of crystal, and the others look like lightsaber parts. If you give me 1,000 credits, you can have it all. That'll be enough for me to get off this rock. No returns on this. You're stuck with what you buy.
Can I see them first?
Doesn't work that way. Maybe it's worth a lot more than 1,000 credits and you make off real good. Maybe it's a lot less and I make off good.
Alright, here.
A pleasure doing business with you. Now I can finally get passage back home. I hope that junk is worth it to you, I really do. Come back anytime. It'll take me a while to get everything set straight.
Phobium, emitter, dueling lens, and a bronze crystal. I feel like I got ripped off.
It's you again. I really hope the jet, but it's nice to see.
Okay. I guess we missed out on the opportunity to kill him, but it's supposed to be... Oh, shit. I was supposed to have Godo to save money. I can reload that. Alright, so now with Godo...
I found 3 things down there. If you...
Can I see them?
Doesn't work that way.
Interesting. It doesn't...
I'll hold on to it then.
Okay, there's not
You again.
actually...
I found it.
Probably, again, because of the way Sith Lord Restore Content changes these quests, I'm guessing this Godo discount just doesn't exist anymore.
I found... If you... Come back, kid.
Okay, interesting. It did change the color crystal. Is this always like a color crystal? Because I would like a power crystal if I can get one. I would re-roll for that. Okay, yeah, it's always a color crystal. Wait a second. No. It's an upgrade item generically speaking, so it can be a power crystal separate from the color crystal. Yeah, okay. Let's re-roll it till we get something good. I want a power crystal. After a variety of re-rolls, it looks to me like for some reason the first 2 rewards are fixed already. We only get the exact same like emitter and other piece. Maybe if I re-roll, like maybe if I have a save from before 5646. Yeah, see, so that's not... Yeah. I think we just lose out on a power crystal, ultimately. I haven't taken the reward yet. I might try again. Maybe leveling it up. Leveling up our character will, like, reset it or something weird. I don't know. I want to talk to Suru, though, and check this.
Any luck on getting my modulator back from Joran? I don't think anyone here will be able to help me.
I found your thief.
Excellent. How did you deal with Joran?
Interesting. It was a salvager. She's been dealt with.
Really? You must have been very persuasive. I'm relieved this situation is finally resolved. You have more than earned this reward.
Okay. Elite, Watchman Blaster, Mandalorian Disintegrator. So do we receive one of each here? Could we re-roll this for double disintegrators if we want them? It's supposed to be really good. I'm probably not going to bother. I'm just kind of curious. 2 blaster pistols depend on your level. Elite Watchman is 1 below Mandalorian Disintegrator. At level 27, 2 Freedon NAD blasters are received, but at level 28, nothing's received. However, a blaster pistol normally selected is already equipped by your main character or in your inventory. The next highest you don't have is received. For example, level 24 and Elite, Watchman, and Mandalorian are normally selected and received, but if you already have one or the other, then a Sonic is received. If you already have both, then a Freedon NAD's blaster is also received instead. Okay, I think this is just what we get then. This is fixed. Okay, and like this isn't re-rolling either, because this is literally just making sure you're at the right level for the thing. Ooh, what color crystal is that? Maybe that's just blue. Might be like silver. Elite Watchman, 14, 19 to 20, plus 2 to 12, fully upgradable. That's not a bad blaster. Especially for like crit stuff without having to do a disintegrator type thing. Holy fuck sticks. Wait, 16 unstoppable? No wonder this thing's so good. 16 unstoppable, 18 to 20 crit, attack plus 2, and offhandable? Sheesh. Okay. God damn. Alright. We definitely are happy to have that. Alright, I'm gonna go redo the blasters quick. Oh, we got a cutscene on the ship. I hear that you were the one responsible for our defeat at Malachor 5.
The General told you that?
We
fell into your trap at Malachor, and we paid the price. We were eager to destroy the Republic fleet and defeat Revan, so we committed all of our forces to Malachor, sealing our doom. Even then, we might have won the day. The tide of battle was turning when the Republic finally set off their trap. We were almost completely destroyed. You should be proud.
I destroyed your people.
It is as much your triumph as our failure. We learned a lesson and we paid the price for our mistake. I hold no grudge against you for what you did. It is the Mandalorian way to respect strength, and we will not be so foolish ever again.
Okay. Is this bubble ever gonna fucking go away? Alright, upgrading items. We're going to the range items. Actually, let's just take a quick peek here. Yeah, that's just a blue. Okay. I thought it looked like the aura looked more special to my eye. So I thought, you know, it was something else. Am I wielding 2 regular lightsabers? No, I have a short. Right, because we did the purple offhand. Yeah, never mind. So we've gotten nothing new there. None of the upgrades we've received mattered. Yeah, it's just the blasters. That is, in fact, upgraded. So, okay. Mandalorian Assault Blaster. Or Assault Rifle. This is, yeah, not upgraded. Let's just start over completely. We've gotten multiple upgrades because we did get that blaster rifle too. Okay, so we have the, let's look at this now. So establishing the baseline, 14 or 6 on the other one, and 14 on this. Elite Watchman is 14 with the crit bonus. 14 and 2 in stun versus 14 no hit bonus, better crit. The Disintegrator is where we want to go with the stun. Let's do this first. Keen. I mean, it's definitely keen. So yeah. 16 damage. Versus other stuff. Yeah, it's just this. And the power pack, damage bonus 20. Massive criticals 20 with a 5 damage. So we take the pulsator here. Just checking the other things briefly. Yep. Okay, so we're looking at 17 plus 21. God damn. Blasters were like dog shit in KOTOR 1. They definitely cooked with the blasters and stuff in this game. This is sick. 50% chance of slow. Who cares? But yeah, 20 plus 20 on the crit. 15 to 20, so 1 in 4 to crit. So the crits do crazy damage. And then the only question is the offhand. So the Zabrak Blaster still seems better than the Elite Watchman. 23, 23. We have the crit bonus. But we're like we're doing pew-pews, we're not doing crit. We're doing rapid fire, so like going crit on both blasters is maybe overdoing it, but maybe not. Like it might actually be okay. I think I'm gonna stick with the Zabrak though. So damage bonus 3. Yeah, because then we would need we would want the pinpoint stuff and whatnot. Whereas we got this stuff optimized for raw damage, 54 damage. I'm happy with that. And then the Xercium, 25 plus 1. And we're rocking 14. That's a huge upgrade. We don't really have the optimal stuff for this. Because we were sleeping on this a little bit. I mean, it's just the upgrades from the Zabrak Blaster that we would put here. Ultimately. Man, this thing even has good crit. I need 19 to 20, like. Solid. 1 through 10. Damage 4 massive criticals is better than that. Yeah. I mean, 39, that's still fantastic. Okay, cool. There's that. Alright, forget the droid disruptor at this point. The Xercium is clearly superior. Plus, having multiple weapons almost always just means I don't even bother. Okay, so this is 62. Mando Disintegrator, 46. This is offhandable. This is offhandable. So yeah, I think we'll keep the Disintegrator in the offhand. Why not? I don't know that it matters that much which one is in which hand anyway. Did it go to the top of the list? Yes. Okay, that seems absolutely disgusting. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna probably just take whatever reward I get from the guy. Maybe I'll re-roll for just a new color crystal for shits and giggles. Yeah, I think I'll just take the silver. Yeah, so Ossus dueling phobium alloy always seems like it's the things. That doesn't seem to change, so... I guess while we're here, this is... Goes to rest. It's you, right? Let's save.
What? Who is that? Oh, it's you. You go down into the sublevels yet? Or...
Let's talk about them dead salvagers.
It's a shame about them. Have any luck getting to their bodies? I figure there's about no chance you'll succeed, but the reward is still open.
I found their bodies.
You have? You managed to find them down there? You're tougher than you look. I have 1,000 credits for their bodies and their personal effects.
Does this... What about the will? I'm not turning over... Am I turning over the will? Interesting. I'm not sure. I'm unclear. Okay, so what do I do with the will? Hold on. So I guess we just turn it in here.
Making a big mistake. There's good reasons for what I did. Barun is gonna get all of Kunda killed. You don't know the whole story.
I need to talk about the dead salvagers claim.
I'll tell you what I tell all those grubby salvagers. No body, no claim. I'm no longer even looking at wills or credit notes. And if you think that's gruesome, then go space yourself.
I have the bodies right here, and one of them had a will.
Let me see the will. I'll be glad to get rid of this claim and get those salvagers out of my headquarters. Let me see. He left his claim to you. How'd he even... You know, at this point, I don't even care. I'll have one of the militia get the claim for you. Here's your claim. I'll go let the salvagers know that it's been taken care of. Hopefully this is the last I hear of it.
Dark side points. Lightsaber, vibration lens, item lost. Okay. So I want to re-roll for a crystal, because of course. Alright, so we're taking the Solari crystal. Through experimenting, I know that you can actually get a higher or lower level crystal, maybe, because I got an alternate one other than the Solari, which was the Luridian Gemstone. But we get a guaranteed Luridian Gemstone later with the trade quest we're progressing from Nar Shaddaa to stabilize Dantooine and Onderon. So we're going to take the Solari. We can actually use the Solari. You can cheese it. Not yet max dark. You can cheese it by putting it in the same lightsaber as a dark requirement crystal. and then you're allowed to use it as long as you meet one of the two. So Solari actually does have some benefit. I'm not going to go put it in the lightsaber right now because it's not all that special. I mean, it is. It's like extra good against Darksiders, right? But like, it's not so special, so important that I need to put it in right now. We'll probably end up using it, maybe. Actually, I don't even know. Okay, finally that friggin' bubble wore off. Jesus, that lasts so long. But yeah. We could have also maybe tried to get a lower level crystal for the Ultima Pearl, which seems okay, but I don't know if it will roll down. It rolled up for the Liridian, and we also could have leveled up. I suppose that's a thing, right? I could have, so I'm 24. Yeah, I'm 24. Right, so I've rolled Solari twice and Liridian Gemstone once. I've never rolled Ultima Pearl. Theoretically, if I level up, then I could get Barab Ore Ingot? And what even is the Barab Ore? Like, I didn't check that one. So Power Crystals. Barab Ore Ingot. Damage bonus, 2 to 12 fire? Why does it say 2 to 16 crossed out? Is it because it's, like, wrong? This is the last place to get that. 2 to 16 or 2 to 12 is a pretty interesting damage bonus. That's an interesting one. Oh, man. There's actually a lot of lightsaber crystals that we can't get ever again. Okay, hold on. I need to think about this more. This might be a big mistake we're about to do here. So this is the weird thing. It seems that to optimally get the best crystals in the game, you need to delay, like, Nar Shaddaa and Dantooine rewards. Because Nada, Gariel, Joran, and Zeron are the 4 reward sources where you can get these crystals. Also, depending on if you take Joran's reward in the Enclave sublevel or in the courtyard, it's different levels. So you can manipulate the reward you get that way as well, which is interesting. I'm kind of surprised that this is how this works. That, like, it's these Nar Shaddaa Dantooine quest rewards that are seemingly the only place you can get the best crystals. So I don't know if there's enough I don't know if I can delay this, right? Because we have, like, the thing coming up. Fuck, this is complicated. Okay, we keep it. After further investigation, it's really essentially the fact that the crystals are mostly randomized loots, right? The opportunity to get them from quests specifically is limited, which means these are basically the easiest sources to RNG manipulate for the item you want, because they have, level-based fixed tables. But they're not the only place you can get them. You can get them just randomly. There's even a few other fixed locations where they can spawn. So I'm not... Wait, what am I doing? Wait, did I just... Yeah, I went back because I was already in the area I was supposed to be. But yeah. So we'll roll with it here. We'll take the Solari because it's a new one we don't have. It's a unique crystal. In terms of its functionality being the light side crystal. And it's not really gonna be... It's not like we know which ones we might randomly get as drops later anyway. So we might as well take this one here. Where the fuck did I go? Wait, I think I went all the way down the wrong way and through that. Yeah, that's what I did. Anyway, yeah, yet another episode dedicated to KOTOR 2 itemization. But, what you gonna do about it? Now you...
What? Who is that? So, you managed to get all the salvage, eh? That's our livelihood you're stepping
right,
on.
'cause we
You
got
should
the loot.
watch yourself. Certainly.
She just sells shit to me anyway. Okay, cool. We had everything here, right? Do I have a cyan crystal? I do. Deegan's I didn't care about. There was a thing about her inventory resetting. I think it's if you give her the corpse. But that might also be a bug, and it might be fixed in restored content, so we didn't want to do that. And she's just not going to give us the better stuff anyway, right? So that's fine. All right, let's finish the sub-level, actually, for realsies. After that whole massive aside dealing with a bunch of quest stuff. Okay, so we've got most of this cleared. We've actually done essentially everything we need to, right? Because I don't think we have any other quests down here anymore. Unless there's another restored content thing. But, Joran the Thief and figuring out where the Jedi went should be kind of everything. Oh, I have not been in here. Fair enough. Although it's seeming like kind of just a empty filler room again. I mean, the archive has to have something, but also this is where you get disciple if you're a lady, right? So that might be part of it, is that as a man, there's just not as much for me to do here. Oh shit. You do this. Kreia, I'm gonna need you to not do anything. Yeah. Not do anything, you stupid idiot! Dude, I literally was on control of her, pushing the button to move back. Fucking goddamn it. It's one mine, it doesn't matter. It's just really annoying to me how
good to go.
Hard it could be to stop your people from running into these fucking mines sometimes. Like, come on, bro. So I could consider. Okay, wait. We got a room full of protocol droids. I feel like there's something to this. I could consider other quest rewards here if I want to level up or delay. Double carbonite emitter seems alright. Duraplating bioassault spray. Sure, man. Computer panel. Access work log. View pending. Can't believe Zerka released a new protocol droid model with so many flaws. Batch order last month of all fried. Designed for temperature-controlled environments, just starships. I don't buy it. The real problem is the Sith cursed power cell. The new model runs too hot. Worse, the output modulator was installed next to the cell. The first thing, they get melted in the slag when the cell overheats. This is say without a functioning output modulator, you could jostle the droid and it would pop like fireworks. So I'm working with Circa Rep to get these defective droids replaced, power them down so they don't cause any more accidents. View prior. Nothing. Return to main. Log out. I can blow the terminal, but what would be the point of that? Well, you know what? We got a workbench here. We might as well take a quick peek at our lightsaber. I wasn't going to run back to the ship to look at it, but, like, it's literally right in front of us. So, we got the Quixote, and we got the Pondite. 1d10. If we switch to the Solari, that is 3 plus 8 versus Darkside and 3. So, 3 and 3. Which ain't bad. Our offhander. That's our name crystal. And then a 2 and a 3. So that's just a straight upgrade here. Let's just do that then. Alright, and then if we click on a droid, reactivate the droid or leave it alone. Let's see if there's anything with this. So this is simply a standard, you know, activate a droid for a friend type thing. Diagnose speech. Diodes have melted due to proximity to the power core. Activate meet and greet mode. Done. So we get XP, and now he's like, I'm gonna go meet things. I'm just gonna level up, I think, here. I don't think I care about our rewards so much. 25 is a good level anyway, right? Yeah, we're just leveling whatever. It's fine. Take the heal, I suppose. Okay, so these guys give XP if killed, but I don't know if there's a good way to do that. These guys give 275 if they're killed. We get 20 times level. So I guess I should have leveled up first for reactivating. So it's like the same amount for reactivating versus killing. Yeah, I guess we'll just reactivate them. Fuck it. Well, it looks like I actually just tripped a threshold 2 on that repair point. That's crazy. To save me a whole part. But yeah, it's actually way more XP. Because it's 500. We can blow this. I guess we'll do it. I don't know if that actually gives us any XP. Doesn't seem like it. Alright, they're gonna wander the hallways. And I guess just do nothing. Because they don't have anything to die against. Okay, we got a bunch of, like, on the Fritz power panels. Fix the terminal, sure. Work log. Data corruption. System commands failure. All I can do is overload? Okay, but I get XP for doing at least that. So what is the point of this fucking room? Beyond the droid bay. Footlocker computer panel. Fix it. Now functioning. Overload. If you're in stealth mode but don't have stealth run, then you need 20 seconds to get out of the range. Is this... Okay, yeah, I don't know why, but you do get XP for detonating this, so I guess we'll do it. Fuck it. Overload. Give me... 20 seconds. Since I don't know if this is all gonna blow up, like, all this. Disciple is here. Interesting. Oh god, is it gonna get me? Get out of the way! Oh shit! Oh, I wonder if I could have used that to kill the droids. If I would have timed it right? I bet you I could have. I love that the hallway detonated too. That almost fucking got me. That's really funny. That would have been a hilarious way to die.
Your arrival is fortunate. I was just running out of food supplies and wondering what Legrek meat would taste like.
Who are you?
I am an historian and scientist working for the Republic and a self-styled disciple of knowledge.
Why is this room so
If I may
nice?
ask, what brings you to these ruins?
You look familiar to me? Okay, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just seeing if there's anything skimming here. Yeah, I don't think so. 3 dead mercenaries. Okay. I'm curious about this one. You look familiar to me.
I imagine in your travels of the galaxy you've seen many people. Faces tend to blur together after a time. What else would you like to know?
Did you know what happened to the Jedi?
No. It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish in such a way, especially when the Republic is in need of them. I fear that there is something else at work. Something that we cannot see. Then again, perhaps the Jedi are hiding simply because so many people hate them these days.
Why do you think people hate the Jedi?
It is difficult sometimes for the Jedi to see such things, since much of it is rooted in human nature, and the Jedi are often removed from events of daily life, insulated. But the reason the Jedi Civil War was named such was because few in the galaxy can recognize the difference between the Sith and the Jedi. To them, they are both Jedi, with different philosophies.
I also really like that idea, that the typical person just doesn't give a fuck about the Sith as a separate entity. Do you hate the Jedi?
Hate? No. I do not hate them. They only raise questions without answers. Jedi are not supposed to be like the rest of us. They are supposed to see a higher purpose in all things, and they are supposed to train students responsibly and well, so mistakes of the past are not repeated. Yet all I saw was ignorance and arrogance, and what those seeds created in the Republic. It is difficult to follow the Jedi Code when so few others have, but you know this.
What do you mean?
Many Jedi defied the Order during the Mandalorian Wars, and it paved the way for the Jedi Civil War.
Do you blame the Jedi who turned, or the Council?
There is no blame. All must accept. But, at its core, one must wonder if it was the failure of the Jedi teachings, or the teachers themselves. Many of the Jedi Council trained Exar Kun, Ulik, Revan, and Malak. How could they not see the danger they posed? And if they could not, perhaps there was some essential part of their teachings that was flawed. Something beyond the Jedi Code that they were missing.
Revan and Malak would have received the same training as I did.
I am not certain you understand what happened.
Oops, shit. Do you wish me to explain? Go on.
Revan was captured in the middle of the Jedi Civil War, due in no small part to his apprentice Malak, who turned on him. Revan was brought before the Jedi Council and put on trial. You must understand that the situation was desperate, and the Jedi needed to know how Revan had amassed the forces arrayed against them. As I understand it, they were able to convince Revan to have a change of heart. Revan helped the Republic defeat Malak. Perhaps in his conversation with the Jedi Masters, they were able to convince him of the rightness of their actions.
Okay. Do you know who trained Revan?
Revan had many masters. Zar, Dorak, Master K before K left for the wars. Towards the end of his training, he sought out many to learn techniques. It is said that he returned to his first master at the end of his training in order to learn how he might best leave the Order.
Let's talk about something else.
What else would you like to know?
Why do you work for the Republic?
I'm trying to save the Republic. Dantooine and the Jedi Order are instrumental to that effort. Despite the troubles of the Jedi Civil War, There are those among the Republic who still favor the Jedi and wish them to return. And there are admirals within the fleet who recognize that the Jedi must be found if the Republic is to hold together. Yet as long as Onderon remains within the Republic and the efforts on Telos succeed, that is all that matters.
Why Telos and Onderon?
The Republic is fragile right now. Telos is important because its success will determine whether or not the other dead worlds receive the same reconstruction efforts. If Telos is rebuilt and made habitable again, it will affect a string of worlds along the rim.
And Onderon?
Onderon, strangely enough, was unaffected by the Jedi Civil War. It's almost as if Revan didn't want to attack it. Its resources and position on the rim make it a vital supply line and guard post against outer rim attacks. Also, it's the only world in the Republic still capable of seeding ecosystems into other dead worlds. Onderon's wildlife is some of the most aggressive in the known galaxy. Merely placing some of those beasts on target worlds will guarantee their habitation for years to come.
Why is Dantooine important?
Dantooine was one of the few Republic worlds on the Outer Rim. It is why the Republic is attempting to get the settlement up and running. Dantooine is within reach of several other Rim worlds, and the Republic will need it as a resupply post if they are to keep a presence on the Rim.
I'll be going now. I think we got
Before
everything
you
that
go,
we need there.
I had a question for you.
Oh, I guess we missed
You came
this.
to Dantooine in search of Jedi.
Baby.
Why?
Because they need to answer for what they did to me.
What answers do you seek? It has been my experience that Jedi rarely answer such questions, or instead indulge in half-truths.
I need to know why they sentenced me to exile.
Exiled you? It is strange they would sentence you and not speak honestly of your crime.
They claimed it was because I went to the Mandalorian Wars, but something has emerged that changed my mind.
It is not the Jedi way to lie. Well, no,
That is not
true.
true.
There are times when truth is concealed if they think a greater good can be achieved. But when such things are done, it is always done with the intention that the person they withheld truth from cannot be trusted with that knowledge, that it will bring harm upon themselves and others.
Fuck you! Well, lying is lying, even from a certain point of view.
Perhaps there was some greater danger in you knowing the reason than in the reason itself. Strange. Mysterious are the ways of the Jedi. Sometimes they see things the rest of us do not. Other times, such sight brings arrogance and a fall. I will return to Kunda now and await the next transport. You may find me there if you have more questions.
Alright, goodbye. I'm glad we don't have to use you as a character, you milquetoast fucking nobody. Okay, 3 dead mercenaries lay here accompanied by signs of combat. Uh-huh. They are definitely dead. Each of the mercenaries bears evidence that they were killed by a lightsaber. Cool. So this is, the squad or whatever that was going after the Jedi. Azkul's orders. Target advisor, I'm pretty sure we already have. Orders from Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. Rook has wandered into the Enclave alone. You will take a full squad and capture the Jedi alive. Bring them to our nuke in the Kinrath Cave. To await transport to Nar Shaddaa will fetch a fine bounty. It's always the goddamn Jedi bounty. Everything. Is this statue anybody in particular? No, I think it's just a guy. A guy in poofy pants. Okay, well, I guess we're done here. I don't see any way left that we can kill the droids. Which would have been fun and funny. Let's just make sure we've been properly in every room, but I'm pretty sure we opened everything on this side. That's the storage room. That was the droid bay, and that was the computer panel room. No, this was KV. So yeah, that's that. Alright. Well, then I think we can wrap it up here. Sublevel complete. We can clean up any loose ends that go after the Jedi Master in the cave. Wait, what about the Hydro Spanner? Where's the Hydro Spanner? So the Hydrospanner is during the defense. We want the Hydrospanner because we want the thorium charges for the other cache on Duxon. At least I would like to. The only problem with this is this might be something we can only do with one of the outcomes for the planet. So if we go dark side, I don't know if we like rally the people to defend at all. So that might be a whole problem there. I'll have to figure that out next time when we actually do the defense. Maybe I even end up doing like something weird where I actually play through it to test it as opposed to just making assumptions. And then like if it doesn't work out the way I want it to, I can like reboot the episode and redo it. So that's probably what we'll end up having to do, and that can be done next time on KOTOR.